Hey everyone, this is Patrick with SFMF Fishing. I literally just got off work. I had to just hurry up and get everything rolling and get this video going. As you know, it's February, and check this out. I'm wearing my Monsterbass hat. I wear it at work when I want to wear a hat that matches my uniform shirt. So, yeah. What better way of doing it, right? Matter of fact, I have a box that sits on my desk, just so people can see the Monsterbass is all about. If they want to ask what it is, I tell them. But it's not a box anymore. It is now a bag. I was a little skeptical about the bags, and not because they are bags, because Rick had messaged me and said, here's a great idea. When your veterans go out to fish, they can pick what they want and they can just put it in a bag instead of carrying a whole tackle box with them. Rick, you are absolutely right, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Here's the bag right here. I inspected it. There are no rips or tears. Unlike the competitors' bags, this is well sewn. Excellent bag. Kudos, Rick. What I also did is opened it up and looked at the baits. Nothing is crushed. I was a little hesitant because I was worried about the crushable, and I will always be worried about the crushing because you never know what these shipping companies are going to do. What I want to do is first open this up, and then I want to tell you something. So as the months go by, I will be gathering more and more of these bags, and more veterans can specialize what they want to fish with. Just grab a bag and put some tackle in it and bump. Yeah, let's open this up. So, as you can see, here's the sticker. It's a huge sticker that'll go on the big ass tackle box that I have for the vets. Then we have, this is in the bag. Hey, you know, I don't know if he has ever himself been on the cover of his cards, but Rick is on the card, and he deserves to be. Hey, now everybody knows who Rick is. In case you have been living under a rock in the fishing community and subscribe to these subscription boxes, everybody should know who Rick is. But if you never knew who Rick was, this is Rick. Inside has the prices of what's in the bag. Rick has the VIP deal of the month. Win a Monsterbass gift card right here. So if you haven't subscribe at least once. Check it out. That's all I have to say. Let's dig right into it. Let's start with and now, just so you know, all these baits I don't keep. All I do is review the bag, whether or not it's right for my region, and then I put all these in a tackle box for my fellow veterans to use. I have one giant tackle box that's already full. I'm starting my second giant tackle box, and it's strictly all bass fishing too. which is awesome. The first is a Lucky Strike flat-sided crankbait. Let's dig in here. Let's find that puppy. Here it is. Lucky Strike. Lucky Strike. Right here. It says it is a $6 crankbait. Yeah. Looking at it, it looks like it's a $6 crankbait. Here you go. Rick Cullen Classic crankbait. Does not say how deep it dives. Looks like a shallow diver. And there you go. Very shiny white green top. I personally would not throw this around here, but believe it or not, I can only say that about one bait in this entire bag. Way to go. So I mean, somebody might throw this my vets because it's shiny and it looks pretty, and that may work somewhere. It does have, let's hear the rattle, real mild rattle in there, real deep thudded, just mild. You know, super sharp hooks, good looking split rings. Yeah. Alright, the next bait would be the Baker JLD3 jerkbait. Yeah. Let's get that out of there. And here we go. Not the best. I mean, made in China. This is not like one of it's not a Megabass jerkbait, but hey, it's a jerkbait. The color is good. It's made for muddy and dark waters. That's a plus. I don't like the graphic side fin there, but you know, to each his own, I guess. But all in all, it's made for dark, muddy waters, which is a plus for me. And if you notice, this is a rounded jerkbait. It's not a thin jerkbait. This particular style of jerkbait, when you have the rounded tops versus the thin, straight, flat-bodied tops, this can be straight retrieved. So this doesn't have to be just jerked. You can straight retrieve this style. It works either way. I would slow roll it, but it can be straight retrieved. Now, next is the Strike King Jordan Lee Comeback Jig. This thing is massive, okay? I think it's great. I really do. This is a Jordan Lee 3/4 ounce jig, okay? This is a throw it deep into the weeds, it's gonna get through type jig. The skirt's a little long, but that's good. I prefer skirts to come in long so I can trim them myself. I will trim this at least a ½ inch off of it. But it's got the flat bottom football head style, 3/4 ounce. Perfect to get to the bottom and get those bass that are just sitting down there trying to stay warm. And pretty soon, before you know it, they'll be spawning, and tossing this on the beds is definitely a +2. So, good bait. Awesome. Great color. Browns and purples. Awesome. And that is a $10 jig all day long, I believe it. I'm sorry, a $5 jig. Actually the jerkbait was $10. You know what? I'd pay $10 for one of those jigs, and I wouldn't pay $10 for one of those jerkbaits. I'd pay $5 for one of those jerkbaits. But yeah, it is what it is. Lunka Hunt Impact Jolt 8F Square Bill. Now I saw this. I was actually in this Lunka Hunt MSRP $5.50. This is an awesome flat square bill. This dives 8 feet. So for some waters that's considered deep. Around here I consider that mid diving. Look at that, huh? That is just some awesome color. Kudos on the color choices. Awesome color. This is good for both muddy and stained, or even you can even throw this color in clear water and do all right. Another deep thud. Deep thuds I think work better than a loud rattle. Just my preference and what I know, but again, look at this. It's an 8-foot diver. Look at that color. Great, always hooks that Lunka Hunt always puts on. Next is the Big Bite Real Deal Shad. These I'm actually going to keep for myself. They already have 3 or 4 different variations of Big Bite Real Deal Shads and stuff, but these right here I'm not going to open, but I am going to keep these for myself. And the reason being is these will look great on my A-rig. This would make serious presentation on an A-rig, and that's what these are going to be used for. I'm stoked about that. I really like the color. I have dark waters. That's a dark bait. That's going to work great. And that is a $5 bait. And next is Smart Baits, and this is the only thing. This came in an open package. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many does it say is in here? It doesn't, so I'm gonna assume it was 5 originally, but yeah, this was opened. This is a color changing bait. This is the paddle tail one. Well, it was open. I might as well just pull one out, right? It's not like yum baits where you have to rip the seal. That's what I like. That tells me it has been tampered. But it starts out red, finishes off yellow. No big surprise. I'm not a fan of the color changing baits, but I mean, it's a good plastic. I would prefer it not to change colors because it's hard to determine how I want to use it as a trailer. But you know what? My vets will love it because they'll be like, woohoo, look at this, it changes colors, it's awesome. And that's all that matters, really. Come on. But as a plastic goes, it's a decent plastic. I'm not crazy about the color changing part, but some people are. And like I said, this isn't for me, this is for my veterans, and plastic wise they're great. I wouldn't use them because it's hard to pick what you're going to throw with it as a trailer. But, and they are $4. And then we have the Camel Craw by Thunderhawk. Now, these are pretty cool. I really like these. Check these out. The Black Magic is what this color is. It's got a little red in it. Well, more maroon. It's a rather huge bait. A lot of appendages that are gonna go everywhere. This is awesome. This would actually go on the jig. Can you see this on the jig? That would be cool. Yeah. This is definitely would pair up really nicely with the jig. It's good looking bait. I'm sure they're new, and Rick is just trying to get them out. I've never heard of them, but maybe somebody has. I'm just, sheltered. But as far as I know, they it's a good bait. It looks like there's 1, 2, 6 in the back. And finally, and the Thunderhawk was $4.50. And of course, the performance hooks right here, again, $3. They're spear point 2, 3, and 4/0 hooks. They're hooks. And those will go to the vets. So, and of course the bags, which we will start collecting so veterans can create their own tackle box when they go through the big tackle boxes and take what they want and return it when they're done. Now what I am going to let you know is that there's a veteran I know, and she's a new mom, and she's newly somewhat married. She's a vet who overcame a lot. She served our country. She suffers from PTSD, and from her first marriage, I know she lost custody of her children, and she was a mess for a long time. She got her duckies back in a row. I actually took her out fishing before, and it was so much fun listening to her and talking to her. She's a good kid. She faced more trials and tribulations while being pregnant. She was homeless. She just, in all that, she persevered. She's a true inspiration. She's going back down to Tennessee in the spring to go visit with her other kids, the ones that she doesn't have custody with, and she's gonna go out to a lake and go fishing and everything else like that. And she wanted me to put together some gear for her, so I contacted Monsterbass, and hopefully I will hear back from them. And I want a exact duplicate of this box, or this bag, because it is an awesome bag, and I have no problems in giving her these baits and say, have fun. I know you're going to catch fish. Yeah. So hopefully I'll hear back from them. And but this woman is the type of person I have no problems in helping. Like I said, she's a vet. She served her country. She suffered a lot, but she persevered. And She has gone through more than some people ever go through in their lifetime. And still, she's a fighter. And that's who she is. And that's why I don't mind helping her. And that's why I don't mind helping any of my veterans. And just remember that, you know. And that's why I say at the end of my videos what I say. Because of that. But speaking of my veterans, I don't know if you guys have ever seen these. These, I paint my own lures. I wasn't going to do a giveaway until the end of March, but I'm going to do a special giveaway. And I'm going to do a video of what that giveaway is. Let me just get this lure out of here. It's stuck on the inside. There we go. This is a 3/4 ounce lipless crankbait. I painted this myself. This is my design, my bait, my colors. If you are a veteran, make sure you watch my giveaway video, because the only way somebody is going to get this is they're going to have to be a veteran, but they're going to have to prove it, and I will say it in a video on how they do that. So, and if you lie because you want this lure, shame on you. I go off of integrity. It's important to be honest. So I'm going to do a giveaway video just for this lure. Look at that again. Okay, it's even logoed on the top. Great sticky hooks. You can't lose. So put this back in. Oh, and inside the box I have it with the Marine Corps scarlet and gold colors to match the logo. So stay tuned. Look for the giveaway video if you're a veteran, and hope to hear back from Monsterbass and see if they're going to send me another February box or bag so I can give that to this female veteran who I like to think maybe because I took her out fishing, she wanted to do it again, but go back to her home in Tennessee and do it and be with her kids. That's, to me, is why I do what I do. So, to let you all know, if you know a veteran you haven't heard from for a while, the defenders of our country, the givers of our freedoms, give them a call. Give them a buddy check, make sure they're okay. If you haven't heard from them for a while, they deserve that. They deserve to stay on this planet. We need people like our fellow veterans. And until next time, peace out.